What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Legends toy review on Marvel Legends Kingpin from the first Face-Off wave. This figure comes with a Daredevil figure that Century Productions has just done a review of, so please check that out. Link is at the bottom. That's a very, very cool Daredevil figure, so please watch Century's review. And this is a very, very fucking cool Kingpin figure. I really, really like this Kingpin. He is badass, man. He really looks like Kingpin. It has everything that I want in a Kingpin figure, except for, well, no, not everything. I'm going to have like a little, there's just wrist joints, but besides that, I think he's really, really perfect. He looks just like Kingpin. I mean, you don't have to get Kingpin in a whole lot of poses, but this is pretty fucking sick, man. I really like how the likeness came out on this thing. I'm going to put this down for a second. There's a different version of this. There's a variant to this 2-pack where the Daredevil has no mask and the Kingpin has a black jacket and different clothes, and the face is making a different expression. I have a picture of it right here. Okay, so I don't have the actual figure itself because I've only found a need to have this Kingpin right here. Yeah, so he's a very, very cool figure. The way these face-offs come is they have this backdrop thing right here, okay? And if you notice while I was doing my 360, that Kingpin does have a hole on his back, alright? So that's for the Toy Biz display stand. So it comes with two of these things, one for the Kingpin and one for the Daredevil, and you just stick in his back like that, and you could have Kingpin stay, even though he really won't stay. And the base for this thing looks like this. I believe this is the right base. I kind of have all the 2-pack bases thrown in together. So it's like that, and what you do is you fold this out, and then there's a little gap right there, and shove it in here, alright, and then shove this in here. There's a lot of shoving going on. And let's see if it'll actually stand. I just want to see if it'll stand. Stand. And nah, it won't. But you can help it get into poses. You know, he's just too big for it. So, you know, this whole gimmick is kind of useless for this particular figure. It'll work better for other ones, but just not this one. The figure itself is just, he is pretty heavy though. He's big and he's heavy. Compared to Quicksilver, here's my variant Quicksilver. You can see how big he is. You know what I mean? They're standing, like, their legs are pretty much spread about the same, so you can see how much bigger Kingpin is than Quicksilver. Quicksilver, very average size figure. Now, the paint detailing of this thing isn't really much to go for. He's got a solid white going on, and solid gray on the pants, and the boots, or his shoes, his loafers are pretty much, oh, I got a little paint wear right there. That fucking sucks. I need to touch that up. But, so the colors on him, there's no real paint detailing. Even though on the white, it seems like, I don't know, it may just be shadowing, but it's not like a flat white. I don't know, it seems like there is some gray mixed in there, but I just want to say it's white. Now the flesh tones are very, very cool. I love the Toy Biz flesh tones. Not a whole shitload of detail, but it looks really, really cool. You can see, I guess, like on the joints right here, they even have like little touch-up flesh-colored paint right here and here. Very nice. And the face looks great. I think it looks really, really cool. You even got this back head wrinkle thing going on that happens with the bigger guys, right? Or fat people, as I like to call them. But yeah, so this is, you know, and yeah, the articulation is pretty good. Well, not really, really good, but it's more than I expected from a big figure like this. But the head doesn't really move back. It's kind of got this weird ball joint thing, so it's kind of like really loose. And it moves side to side very, very well. So it mostly moves side to side. It doesn't really stay up when you hold it up, just kind of falls right down, but that's just mine. He has this ball joint on the shoulder, moves up well. Well, not too well. Yeah. I don't like to mess with it too much. You know, like I said, like I don't get him into a lot of crazy poses, so the articulation isn't like really, really crucial for me on this one. He has a good bicep joint, single jointed elbow right there, and I am disappointed that he doesn't have a wrist joint. It would be cool if he had a wrist joint, but he doesn't. He does have finger joints that move all together, so they're clumped together. Oh, and I forgot to mention he has this little, I don't know, it looks like a Yakuza ring or some shit. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it looks like some kind of, I don't know, Asian kind of language writing on his ring. It's like a little bronze-colored ring on his pinky finger. Cool, true gangster shit, you know, right? Old school gangster shit. Anyway, he has a waist joint, moves well. Ball joints for the legs, thigh swivel right here, double jointed knees, and no calf joint or anything. The foot doesn't even twist side to side, but it does have this ankle twist that moves just a little bit like that, and it moves up and down just a little bit, barely, and then the toe joints move up. Oh, and you can see the little bronze buckle thing on the side of the loafers right there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's basically it. His scepter thing is pretty sweet. Kind of came a little bent on mine. And it's got like this ruby top going on. And I'm not gonna lie, it is difficult to get him to hold the fucking thing. It falls out of his hand, especially, you know, it doesn't really like stay in there perfectly. This side has given me problems as well. It's hard to hold it on either side, so, you know, that's kind of weird. So I have him hold it on this side, but then it doesn't go with the angle of his fingers. It kind of just, I don't know. It's a little difficult for him to hold it. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but not a big deal. It'll hold. You know, just be patient with it and balance it right and grip it right. Grip it. Okay, that's enough. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.